Hi everybody, it's Corey here, coming at you with another Star Wars GAC, Galaxy Heroes GAC. I still don't know what I want to say at the beginning of these things. Anyhow, after going 3-0 last round, let's see if we can keep that up. We are against Keenan. As always, we have scouted Keenan in advance. And there is a strategy. This will not be a full clear. I know that this is not a full clear. Based on the defense that I had to set, that I was pretty confident that he won't get through based on what he takes on offense. And so the plan today is to clear his top, it looks like, unless he switched up his top, which I don't expect that he did because I glanced at his front walls and they're exactly the same as what SWGOH said. I don't think he would have changed his fleets. If he put Leviathan on his back wall, then that could... that would do it. If I fail the mirror and I can't clear his fleets, that would do it. But not necessarily expecting that. He also, he takes Leviathan on offense. He has the Inquisitorious ships to counter Leviathan with Chimera. And so it was one of those things where there's no point in leaving my Leviathan on defense. Because if he gets through my top wall, my top front, he wins anyways. Because he can certainly get through my bottom. And so I just made the top front wall as hellish as possible to lock down my fleets. I'm fairly confident with his roster. He's not too committed to Datacrons. I don't think he has anything to get through all four teams that I put on my top wall. I don't know what. Normally I talk about mods. I think I glanced at his JML. He doesn't have over 100k protection. That's kind of where I check out with a JML. I go, okay, all right, he's not like wildly strong. His slicker, on the health, yikes on the speed, big on the damage. So he could do something, but I do believe. Let me see. No, my Leia outspeeds him by quite a bit. So I'm hoping he tries to take slicker against Leia. I have a feeling he'll try to take JMK against Leia. In either way, that should be perfectly fine. His JMK is only 548 and my Leia should outspeed him. While we're here, let's just take a look at the defense. Like I said, JMK 548, my Leia is 554, so she'll go first. Not that that's the be-all, end-all, but it certainly helps to get the Leia team going first, and then it's pretty nice from there. Looking at this, I would actually consider taking my Leia to R8, but I am just about at the point where I'm going to be jumping into JMK, and he has 2 Relic 8 requirements, so it's just something to think about. I'm not too generous when it comes to my Relic 8s. And then as you can see here, I got Darth Traya and Darth Nihilus relicked, finally. Literally, now I'm 7.5 million GP. I finally got them relicked. It was time. And the fact of the matter is they're just too good on defense. And the hilarious thing about this team is that it pretty much just at no point in the game or at no point in the status of this team does it really open up a ton of new counters just because they're not at like a certain relic level. Like really, all of these characters could be relic 3 just so you could toss a Datacron on them. And you still kind of basically just need an S tier team to beat them or a dark side GL to turn off the Omicrons. But like, I did this because it was a very cheap investment. I already had Savage, I already had Set, I already had Talon. So basically 2 relics and some Zetas and an Omicron that I had lying around to essentially demand a Galactic Legend. So it just makes situations like these where I have to place a strong defense just that much more annoying for my opponent. In terms of a strong defense, I actually have been using Rey on offense for quite a while. However, the way this one was going to work out was it was more important for me to lock down my top. Ships are worth more in 5v5. If I clear ships, if I clear top while he clears bottom, I win, right? So the goal in this round was to just lock down the top, because even if I took some of these teams on offense, it wasn't a guaranteed win, and all it did was make my top weaker and give him a better chance to get through. That being said, if you're a really late game player, you'd probably look at this wall and say, I can figure out a way to get through that. You're not necessarily safe. his roster, based on, again, what he keeps on defense, what he takes on offense, I don't think he has it. My Leia is faster than all of his GLs, and oh, by the way, I have this dummy Datacron on her with 326% increased defense. Kara usually isn't on this team, but I tossed her there just because she was a tank and because she's going to benefit from this stuff and because she's going to benefit from this. So the goal is basically to just get them installed on Leia. It's a bummer she doesn't have her ult, but it is what it is. Queen Amidala is Queen Amidala. I don't really think I need to say too much more. Not a wildly strong Datacron, but it does have health. This team likes health. And it has crit damage, which, you know, Obi-Wan is just dying to nuke somebody. And we gave him the support cron, so that should be good. My Qui-Gon is faster than my Padawan Obi-Wan, so he can throw out the debuffs. Obi-Wan gets his critical damage, and then he just pops off. That's just a difficult team to deal with in general, right? He might drop with Slicker on my Leia, or he might even drop with JMK, and now he's down a GL, and basically if he drops up here, there's nothing he can really do. And then Rey is just one more stinker. You know, even in a perfect world where he gets through Leia, he gets through QA, he throws a dark side GL at Traya. You know, my Rey team is relatively strong, so I just wanted to make this as stinky as possible. Bottom, not necessarily anything too crazy, anything too special. But I did want to, you know, I wanted to give him something to struggle with down here, but I still did want to make it clearly the easier wall for him to go for. Normally, I wouldn't leave so many teams on defense, but again, I did the math, I scouted him in advance, and I didn't need these for offense. So I might as well put them on defense and try to make his life a little harder. If I can squeeze a drop out of him at any point, that's what I'm going to do. But without further ado, let's get started on going top. Alrighty, we are going to Slicker the Jabba. He does have a tank cron, but it's not like the crazy big donk tank cron, so I'm not really thinking too much about it. And then even this Slicker, anybody Slicker kills stays dead, and it does beat the Datacron. You know, Slicker might not land the killing blow, but we're going to try. We're going to aim for that. And then, yeah, we'll see how this goes. But let's start with, I actually want to start with Kersantin. I just want to keep going on him. I like to get that stun out. I like to siphon sooner rather than later. Let's pass it back, and maybe, just maybe, let's also get it on. He can't be stunned. See, I need to learn more about this team, excuse me. I thought it was just Boosh that couldn't be stunned. I don't know all the people who can't. Maybe it's like light sides can't be stunned. Whatever. I don't think that's gonna break this right now. Let's get our speed up. I care more about that. How about you? No, he can't be stunned either. I don't know. Can we assist yet? Cool, we can assist at least. But it wasn't on Slicker's turn, so it doesn't count. But we can still smoke Leia real quick. No big deal. Leia is the one that I want gone in this matchup. They are taking quite a few turns, but I'm not necessarily too concerned about that. Let's stun Embo. How lovely. Let's keep doing that. And I do want to try to kill him with Slicker, so maybe we can get a kill on someone else, weaken somebody else in the meantime. Don't want to ult just yet. Of course he dodged. Why wouldn't he dodge? Let's drop this. Great, and now the worm is dying over there. Normally I wouldn't toss it back to Slicker right now, but why not? Do we swipe the... Let's swipe the worm, and then we can poke him next turn and get the kill. Oh, he's going to die right here. Cool. Not bad banners on the Jabba. Gonna be sad when the Slicker cron goes away, but I don't really mind going for Kersantin there. This one, we are actually going to mirror the Star Killer because my Mara is faster. My Mara is faster than your Mara. And so that's how we ended up here. Now, yes, I leave GK for this. Let me go get my Datacron. All right, you know, I don't know. How does this go wrong? Pretty much all my characters, the ones that matter, are just better His Visas is probably going to die to an AoE. I've got a double attack Kron. He has no Kron. I don't know. Watch me make a fool out of myself. But yeah, we go first. We're going to throw that out there. We did get the stagger. Going to attack again. That's amazing. That's exactly what we need. We can't stun anybody. So I suppose I'm just going to inflict vulnerable on Visas if I can, because I want her to go away. Don't want her reviving anyone, and we've got shock on everyone. Let's just try to get that TM train running sooner rather than later. And Jolie is the one. He's a thick boy. Maybe I'm wasting time here, but we've got quite the TM train going, and we're about to become unleashed. So I'm not thinking too much about this. This is pretty straightforward. Let's get that shock back on Mara. Okay, I guess it's fine. This is fine. I'm just trying to preserve banners throughout this thing. Oh yeah, we got a kill, so you get another double star killer. Is there a triple star killer? Is that a thing? Or not star killer, star destroyer. So apparently, I couldn't figure out what the bug was that drove that. Apparently, it's if you get a kill with the first star destroyer, you get a second star destroyer. And I haven't seen a kill with the second star destroyer yet, so I don't know for sure. If that's like what drives getting a third star destroyer, but I'm sure we would have all heard of that by now. I'm pretty sure I've got Phoenix for this. Let me check. Already pretty standard, no Datacron. There's a Gear 12 over there. His AdRad is actually really, really fast. He's as fast. It's like 363 speed. That's okay. It's just a little, I don't know. Is it odd? I'm saying it's odd. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna taunt the whole time. I suppose I still want to throw out the stagger. I want to reduce turn meter. I didn't have to do that, but I did do that, and that's okay. Can we... I just want to get the stagger on her, and this should be fine at this point. So now he's gonna go... Yep, we AoE. Sure, let's do that. And now she is next. And now you can be next. Don't really want to dispel, but life goes on. Let's get the expose off. And, I mean, here it is, right? There's not really anything else to talk about now. Really easy counter. Maybe it's overkill for AdRad, but super easy if you don't have a use for your Phoenix for anything else. They're pretty good on defense, but... this is going to get some version of, like, JML. Let me take a look. Alright, so this might seem stupid. I do want to underman. You know, I don't know if that 5th slot really matters, but I'm just playing it safe because my win condition is just cleanly take the teams I know I can take. And I'm already ahead on banners if he goes bottom. I don't want to give him any leeway and potentially, you know, drop something here. So I'm going to take one extra banner. I was actually thinking of 2-manning this, and then it just kind of grew into this whole thing, but this is where we're at, and I think it's okay. Yeah. I guess I'll open with the AoE. I don't usually like doing that, but it's fine. Get the stun on everyone. Yep. Mark, your boy. And hopefully, I wanted to kill him. Can we reduce Anakin's cooldowns so that when Qui-Gon dies, no, he has to die again, excuse me, so that when Qui-Gon dies, Anakin doesn't, like, oh, he does have it. Okay, I don't, fine. Alright, we do that. Anakin's gonna be next. Yep. Pretty standard. Actually, I don't know why I'm even putting that much effort into this, because once again, I always forget that his Omicron is completely turned off. So there's not really a whole lot to be thinking about here. And yeah, we're just gonna keep doing what we do. No, that's not nice. Okay, there's that. Kai Addy Mundi. Look at that. Relic 5. I wonder where that came from. Okay, I see. I hear you. I understand. I would like to recover some banners if I can. Life goes on if not, though, I suppose. Got a little bit back there. Let's get some more back from Hoda. Let's do this. Maybe get a stun off and try to delay everything. Yeah, give it to Hoda. Hoda gets to recover and stun him. Yep, give it to Hoda. I don't think this is going to get me... Okay, well, we lost... Oh, we lost 2 banners. All right, well, that's life. Let's see if he switched up his defense. Is there a Leviathan? There's not a Leviathan. Let me see what I have for all this business. Okay, so I actually thought about this way more than I should, and I just went and did a practice battle. It's not because I don't know how to beat Profundity with Leviathan. I was considering 3-manning it. Leviathan just walks all over Profundity, but I'm just going to go back to what I said before when I was considering undermanning the Qui-Gon team. I just need to execute my plan. I don't need to be that stingy. And so, you know what? It's already technically an underman. I'm just going to take it, and it is what it is. But I'm willing to bet these 3 are actually all that I need for this to work. So, I had a feeling his Profundity would be on defense. I do this all the time. It is what it is. Yeah. There's that. It's going to be on the Y-Wing, and I just do this real quick, and now the Y-Wing is isolated, and now you just absolutely dunk on Outrider. Yep, there's that. Drop some bombs, you get an assist. Malgus is going to call the entire team in, and now he's dead, and the whole thing is pretty much just done at this point. Do this. His reinforcement's going to get nuked, whatever it is, whenever it comes in. And now the whole thing is just a little bit of a slog. I suppose I will call in a reinforcement because I can. Yep, there's that. Turn meter? No, not turn meter because he was already under. What is this? Ooh, Phantom. Surprise. Never seen that before. Sarcasm for those of you who are unsure. Yeah, I mean, this thing just keeps going the way that it goes. Can we get a hit under protection there? No, of course, because he dodges. Why not? Let's keep it going, keep it going. He actually does get it because he was on cooldown or whatever. Yeah, there you go. So the whole thing is over now. This is a pretty... Normally, I literally just auto this. Like, when I have to beat a Profundity in Fleet Arena, like, God bless, but it's a non-issue. And we keep going, and we keep getting tons of turn meter. We actually hit the Falcon. Imagine that. The Falcon. How's that for a, is there a point to calling something in? Can I reduce cooldowns? Not really. I want the banners on my Malgus ship, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Oh, deflected. Maybe that's like a trivia question, guys. Why in the movies do they refer to it as the Falcon? Have I been pronouncing Falcon wrong my whole life? Let me see what I got here. Yeah, so... It's an Executrix fleet. I'm sure it's fine. This is fine as far as websites are concerned. I mean, he does appear to have the optimal fleet kind of ready to go. But if we can just kind of burn through everything, I think that is going to do what we need it to do. So, let's actually go for Daddy Palps. Nobody likes Daddy Palps. If anybody was going to cause trouble in this matchup, it would be Daddy Palps. Please don't ability block me. Tenacity up did its job, imagine that. And now we just start calling as many assists as we can. Nuking this bad boy. Maybe I should kill that. I don't know. Where's my taunt? Did I miss the part where I had taunt, except now I don't? That's fine. Double tap. Because damage. Maybe a double tap? Technically. He got the dodge, though. Is this thing going to snipe a bunch of banners? Yeah, buddy, it is. Of course it is. And now we get to deal with this. You're not going to counter because you dodged. This thing and its dodge is like just so annoying. Let's So we will breach it, which means he will double tap. Cool. And we get to recover these banners. Cool. Does he get the turn? Of course he does. Why not? There's that. Hello. I feel like, I don't know if it's just the PC client, but ever since the PC client came out, there's like a weird lag in all fleet battles all the time. And I'm going to underman this because, yikes, take a look at that. This one I'm totally confident in. Interesting choice for defense. I don't know if he thought nobody would ever get through his front wall or something. But I did. I'm actually going to do this instead, believe it or not. Not what I would usually do, but I'm kind of just feeling, let's max that upload progress like ASAP. I'm Poe Dameron. I don't like you, Poe Dameron. You're too slick. Yeah, let me just do one of these. Shield disruption. Why not? Gosh. I'm gonna do it again. Give me 10% more. See if that thing will get smoked. And it did. Can this be dodged? Why do I feel like this can't be dodged? Can't be resisted. It can be dodged, it looks like. So, not that any of this really matters because here we are. Yeah, I mean, that's about as undermanny as undermanning gets. So happy with that performance right there. And then, oh, can we give him some anxiety here? We know what we want for Reva. And let's do that, and let's do that. Won't make you watch this. One sec. At last, we will reveal ourselves to the Inquisitorious. Should be fine. Double attack Kron, because I'm not using it for anything else. Let's... Don't kill him yet. Give him a second, guys. Okay, there's your double attack. I really want to get... Give me my turn. Give me my turn. No. Damn it. I hate when they do that. Even though this is easy. I hate when they do that. Hey, GI. Stop it. And this should kill her. Yep, okay, well. That's Reva for you. That's my go-to for Reva. And a one on... What? What? Okay. Yes, this is JTR with Ben. One sec. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, like, even with Ben, this is just the easiest thing in the world. So we're just going to do this. We're going to smack Han. I think he's the one. He's got instant defeat immunity. Oh, but he's the VIP. Can we just smoke him? Yeah, I figured we could. And. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm not even going to use the special on that there. Oh my god! You have nothing! Oh, Sortie doesn't, like... Sortie doesn't re-give out VIP. That's interesting. Can we just absolutely smoke her? I think we can. Dodge on everybody. That's what we were going for. Smack, smack, smack. Oh, right. You have to kill him, and then you have to kill her. That, wow. Wowzers. Can we recover anything? Is this going to be a weird interaction? Am I going to get smoked? Oh, no, I'm not getting smoked at all. Okay. She gone. That's fine. And so, I hate to disappoint you guys, but I don't really have anything for Reva. I don't really have anything for Malgus, not based on what I kept. So maybe I'll start recording again if he somehow comes back and he smokes me, and he goes top and he takes everything. I don't know. If he makes substantial progress after this, it was basically a win for him anyway, so I don't really mind. I don't know what I would toss at this. I mean, Adrad's just not going to do it. Nobody here is going to do it. I planned this in advance, and this is exactly where I thought I was going to end up. So, maybe boring, maybe disappointing, but I hope you guys enjoy this. As always, I will leave the final results in the description. Wish me luck. I hope I don't need too much luck. He just... We'll see. But yeah, I don't know if you care. I don't just put the final score in the description. I also kind of talk about whatever he ended up doing, if he got stuck on anything or something like that. So if you're curious, if I do end up winning, if my plans, what I thought was going to happen, ends up working out, then yeah, take a read. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see y'all next time, and let me know if, look, I know none of you comment. I like talking to you people. Somebody talk to me. Let me know if it, you care a lot about me, like, splicing the footage, coming back at the end. A lot of people, they come back at the end and they show you the final score and they walk you through. Do you like it? Do you not? I can start doing that. It's just kind of a pain to, like, edit 2 videos and stitch them together, but all right, I've talked enough. Guys, I love you, and I will see you all next time.